Jonga, you sana awuzoglow uzowuza umoya uzoba bitter. And one thing about me, I want to glow. You uzawuguga, imagine wrinkles. You Chico, I will never. I'm just a girl eqala ka-4 months son. Hashkaramine. Hashkaramine.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You don't know them. So yeah, at least you talk to patients. You see one face forever. Then you see different people.
Telling I'm friends. 1368.
No,
136 over 89 is very nice. Then last
but
week.
no, sister. Yeah, that
On Tuesday, you never even-
That Tuesday. Kaloku said no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Izawubuyela kwi-land to high blood pressure yam, and now uyayibona right. Even na yesterday, Thursday,
No one owns something.
even Thursday, you. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, so right now, this is what I know. Not that one high.
That one, high.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you know why it was high?
You said you
I had too much fluid,
Yes.
and I ate too much sodium. Like I had a pie, I had beef,
Okay.
lenji.
It's nice. Because
Yeah.
you left with high blood pressure.
No, on Tuesday. Thursday it was okay. Sister.
On
Thursday it was
Tuesday
okay.
you said you'll drink the tablet.
Yes, Tuesday was high, and then Thursday, remember it was okay.
Just okay. Yes.
Yeah. Hi, my friend.
Yeah.
Eh?
Oh,
Our life. You saw that thing, Eastern Cape, it's so sad, you know?
That's what
Tata.
yes.
Aibo. It's like a umlago, it's a dam. That's
a dam.
Overloaded.
It's like job scale.
It was overloaded, so now the water came out. You literally can't even see the houses. You see the roof of the houses. People died. I think about 20 people died. It's so sad. And then Ramaphosa was there. It's so sad, you know.
So frustrating.
People suddenly were climbing on trees. It was painful. Lost their houses. Yes.
And not small houses, big.
Big houses.
Because of the water.
The way the water was.
Oh, it's not rain.
It's
rain.
I don't know if it was raining and then because of the drains, they're not serving. Municipality doesn't service the drains. So now,
Blocks.
so that the blocks, so that the water had to come out somewhere.
Storm.
Yeah, but the government is failing us. It was so painful, that thing.
The government is failing.
It's failing us. It's failing us. But abantu bathi the people have been mourning them. They must sing ukha imikuku in that place. But bona and build in that place. But yeah, when people are desperate, they won't be seen.
How can you stay in Mkuku for such, especially in this cold weather?
You
have to build so that at least
need
you
to
can build a house.
Yeah.
The zinc are very cold.
So he's there now in Eastern Cape. I see now in news Ramaphosa is there now. Ramaphosa visited. But I don't understand Ramaphosa. He is selected when it comes to women. What is this violence of women? He never said any speech about women, but when it comes to other things, he's there attending. But when it comes to women being raped, women being adopted, he does again.
Yeah,
I don't understand this guy. So another thing I tried, everyone was talking about it. He was keep quiet. Not even only quiet. There's so many people who have been raped. So many people have been raped, but he doesn't talk. Or maybe when it hits home, when he gets something from family or a child, that's when he will start talking.
Please go up with the bed now. I'm coming to you. I'm coming. I woke up early
We are
today.
literally living our last days.
serious.
Things that are happening. Have you seen that flight that crashes? Only one person survived.
Yes.
In India, Air India. There's something like that.
Even the bus from Botswana also.
I go, a bus. I didn't hear about
That
that.
bus, the young girl, they were going to Moria. Oh, it was a lot in India.
So the
Only
young girl passed away.
the 13 years or 14 years
Passed away.
child survived, but 34 died.
Oh
You
God.
remember that bus from Botswana?
They were going to Moria.
Moria, yes.
Fell over the
Wow.
bridge.
And only
Fell
one
over
child
the-
passed away.
Because the grandmother threw the child outside of the window and then she
Oh,
landed
my
on the tile when the
God.
bus was going down.
Yes, thank God to the grandmother.
So, it was such
That
a,
child.
that's not a nice thing.
It's not. And she will be traumatized for the rest of her life. Yeah.
Because of 30 something died. 34.
You? The way people are
Passengers.
dying, it's like flies, Sana.
It's like flies. Very like flies.
Going home and come back, it's a blessing these days. It is a blessing. And every time when you go home, go out, ask God to protect you.
Protection from God.
There's no other way.
I was why I was this.
Hey, Sana.
So many people come to talk about preacher. I said, yeah,
Oh, but that guy said that he's coming. People must repent.
Yeah.
God is coming,
But
Sana.
all the signs are
The signs are there. And Kutwa, even in South Africa, God is Lendo is angry. That professor was saying that God is angry. I don't know if there will be so much riots in South Africa.
You know,
People are,
you know what I was thinking? Eh? Those people, the same thing as I answered before, they are painting God like something. How will people repent if they are afraid of God? How can I go to someone who they say is going to kill me, is going to do what? They must preach now. They
and
must
uvile
preach
ukuthi
now.
ulasizwe he's got June, July and August for him to repent. Otherwise uThixo uzamthatha.
Sisi, all of them are repenting.
Inini kubethela ngolasizwe. This is the second prophecy where they're talking about lasizwe. Let's take sister 2.5 no?
You
Because
see,
my
that's
rate
the
was-
thing in entity.
it doesn't show on the
The card, no.
uh-uh.
It needs to be fixed there.
52.7.
Yeah, let me
So
fix it.
let's 2.5 is too much. Let's take 2. Let's take
Only
2.
two.
Let's take only 2. Oh wow, yeah, 2.
Basically, wait.
51 million, 52.7.
My hand, my darling, did you wait for me? Did you wait? It's not showing here. Is it me again who is showing the action?
You have you watched Ustra?
No, I don't want to watch. I see people are crying.
Sana, hi Sana, you are. I don't like sad movies.
That's the thing.
I don't like movies. I'm like a great art. I want movies to have a good story, a happy story, not sad
This
stories.
is so emotional. I'm thinking,
Yo, I was so emotional, Sana.
what's that show weekend? Because if you show weekend, then your whole weekend is ruined.
But when I end, it's not bad. It's really not bad because people. I did watch it and people buy and saying it doesn't make you so emotional the whole movie. But I did cry at the end of the movie when I heard that child was passed away. But in nice way.
2 digits, son.
Let me see. What are you talking about now?
2 digits. You said 2 digits. You said scaling is the way around. It is 2 digits.
Sana jonga
It is 2
kuthiwa
digits.
kuthiwa summer bodies are made in winter. Kuthiwa summer bodies are made in winter and jonga sona sizawunxiba iidresses zethu kakuhle. Nam ndiye ejimini today. Nam ndiye ejimini because kaloku esi stomach must be flat.
Here we celebrate everything, sis.
We celebrate everything.
I know.
2 digits sisi. Jonga. Uzosileya kule summer sawva ngawo.
Bona.
Sawva ngawo
Look at
sana.
the brain.
Jonga. Yima. Yo, sorry. Yeke. I'm happy, son.
Restoration is here.
Sana, you work hard to be a version of yourself. There's no other way.
Ungakhulumi leyo nto. Ayibuka jimo ngawo.
Wow. Yo, Sada. It's nice to do something and you see results. Zayo. So nice. Thank you, sister.
132, 101, 86.
I said 59.
132,
No, now you can, Harima, just ask me. Sometimes I will not ask you, but you
This
must
one
ask
is
me.
not yours.
Okay, maybe when I'm not here,
Yeah.
but you can ask the other two. You can make it. You can make it in the morning. I fought hard for this coffee, eh? So you
136,
must have it.
89.
Oh, our lawyer soldier. Our radio died.
It's coaching.
She didn't say food go.
Exactly.
You?
So you must have it. I remember last time I told you, have it because now I fought in vain if you're not having it. How?
Sana. You fought cat and dog for us to have it.
Yeah, and then your qualification, this ISIS must follow. So you must take it.
Oh, go back to what dialysis. So quiet.
It's so sad. You're thinking, man. You're thinking too much when you're there.
Candle, my
No,
friend.
no, it's just life is just temporary for all of us. You understand? So
Exactly.
when you are there, you are thinking, "Ish, that's why I need to end in the hospital.
Too quiet, Annie.
No, it's quiet. And then in ICU, those machines, they are, no, you see, we are resuscitating some. They cut
Oh
away
my
from
God.
you.
It's
Some on
traumatizing.
I just saw my heart. I think, oh God, now my heart is too small for this now.
Yeah.
I'll be overthinking
And shame
about
with
it.
sensitive and you are emotionally being.
I'm very sensitive. I would rather be here and maybe resuscitate here. It's even unlikely to resuscitate.
It's not something that it happens more often.
So there you are resuscitating. eh? And that's why I always tell people about the fluid. I've seen how it hurts. I don't feel it, but I see how it hurts for them to remove fluid from your lungs.
Yeah.
That's a guy on
You,
this situation.
when Sana, when when I was first diagnosed, I didn't know. So when I came to the hospital, the fluid was in my lungs to a point where Sana, I was vomiting. It's
Yes.
traumatizing. It's traumatizing. I was like, I am going now, son.
It's not exactly.
Yo,
When we see it, when they take out that blood,
Sana.
they are always dialyzing you face down. So they have to put you in all positions. There is so much water in the lungs, you can't breathe. Even sometimes the oxygen they are giving, it is not enough.
and you feel like oxygen ingathi iyakuvala.
Yes.
Yo, Sana, I
So
know I've
I'm
been
like,
through that.
That's why I'm always so against people. I'm like, I know you're taking so much. I'm not gonna judge you, But let's just know that it is not a nice experience.
Exactly.
I saw it and I was like,
Now I reprimand myself when because there are times where someone come I self-fluid and it's wrong.
You know, you can have it. It doesn't just go and sit in the lap. It's over time.
And when it's accumulated.
Yes, now you come someone who's taking this much, and then by the time you open your eyes, it is deep. Or then let's say you are just like also the skipping of dialysis. What it did on COVID, most of people they went home because of the skipping of dialysis. Remember, you must get adequate dialysis. When you skip, you don't know you will go to hospital because of flu, and then when you get there, you complicate your body. The toxins are there. You are not doing dialysis.
Sana, if I can tell you, ever since I started dialyzing in 2015 June, I've never skipped my dialysis when. Never. 10 years later, I've never. Because I know the impact that it does.
Even though the kidney, if you're about to receive a kidney, they will always want your treatment. If you skip, you are not going to get it because there are high chances of you dying on the
Exactly. And kaloku kuthiwa xa kidney transplant they check ba wena ile dialysis uhamba njani because they say that you're not going to look after this kidney if wena you are not loyal apha ku dialysis qala. So they check.
So that they must see first which you are disciplined.
You must be disciplined, son.
Because you know what, in previous years, they've given people the kidneys. Remember, a kidney now is another dialysis. It's just that you are working on your 2 feet. There are so many rules. Don't drink this.
And at Cape Town, they were saying that most people know what they do when they receive a kidney transplant. They stop that treatment that you need to drink for the rest of life while you have, and then they have to come back now to dialysis where they didn't listen. While they go to drink that thing every day, people they be like, I'm fine with now. I'm eating.
They suppress your immune system. It's like the ARVs.
Yes.
Because when you don't drink them, your body attacks the kidney.
Exactly. And that is a foreign thing. You need to look after it. So I was like, you son, I'm gonna like it's better than coming to dialysis. I'm tired of dialysis. I don't wanna lie. So I would rather drink those pills. Literally, I was drinking birth control when I was 14 till I was 24. Because when I started knowing that in the time busy, I went to the clinic in Dasi.
Exactly.
So it's something that you need to tell yourself, but it's beneficial for your health.
Yeah, true. I remember a guy who got a kidney went to KZ, and you see kidney is very fragile. Even the things you drink in it, you cannot just drink anything. Even amans, they will tell you. Like also, even those peritoneal dialysis, when you do it at home, they expect you to have a separate room that is forever and sterile.
Yima, what are you saying? You say even water after.
Even water, they will tell you which water to drink. But we know most water is
when you're contaminated.
Yes. Purified like
okay.
When then, first of all, he drinks comfort and everything.
Oh no.
It is not wrong. I know it's tradition, but he forgot. The thing is, some of the what is this? The particles in all of those things, like avocado and everything, they are high. So first of all, treat yourself like a dialysis patient who is working with them.
Yes, and that's what I told myself when should God bless me with a kidney, and I know God is gonna bless me. I have no doubt.
Yes.
I am gonna stick with what I'm doing right now. Please. Obviously, I will add another palette in my lendo in my diet, but other things I'm gonna listen to my dietitian because there is a dietitian where they will tell you after you get a dialysis, you're a transplant, what to touch and not to touch. The other girl that I was speaking to, Cape Town, she got a kidney for 2 years now. You mustn't eat raw things like like sushi they are not right.
Please, you must take it right because they are saying, oh, we have healed. Kidney failed, it failed, and you know what happened? He thought he was going to go back to dialysis. Then what happened? Passed on.
You see,
don't even think I'll go.
Imagine Sana getting a kidney, like you're getting a second chance and you're not taking care of it. I will never, son. I will stick to this. I will stick like this. And you are
it's not a nice thing.
But you know, it's a nice feeling when you get a transplant. They will want you to drink like a like 10 liters or something for it to pass urine. And it's a funny thing because we haven't passed urine for years. And then now you need to go to, which it's a funny thing, son. Oh my God, I can't wait.
And you produce so that because now you also get to travel.
Yes.
And also when you travel, also just in case, just make sure you go to the dialysis center. You know why? Because sometimes maybe the toxins become too much, even if the kidney is fully functioning. I've seen dead people coming to dialyze one day or something. You understand? Just in case.
Oh, so
some people like this patient went to, I think it was malaria or something. He went there and he got an infection from the water.
Oh my God.
So they had to attend to. Remember, it's so easy to put in the jugular catheter here by the neck. And at least they managed to get the dialysis. Just in case, especially if you're going for long.
Yima went out and you were telling me something I didn't know. So even if you've got what is this kidney transplant, the toxin can build up.
No, they cannot build up. Like I said, they don't build up. It depends what you are eating.
Okay.
Remember now the kidney still new. You have to give it time to be able to process the potassium. Imagine you just got the kidney already when also 10
So banana ever.
Like you must be reasonable. Some say after getting it, leave like you are still
on
Let the body get the
yes.
kidney
Now I understand. It makes sense.
Yes.
It makes sense. Imagine that now you go back to Evo and bananas.
It's one of it. You're overwhelming it.
Oh.
You even mind that too. But if I should eat now 10 avocados, my potassium is going to shoot.
Exactly. On your heart. Because it's a one kidney.
Yes.
Wow.
So when you
I
have one
didn't know
kidney,
that.
you're already
Yes.
I couldn't wait.
Yes.
Yo,
That's
Sana.
what he did.
And uti some people they go back to alcohol and they drink alcohol as if they are normal. I'll never do
You
that.
have one, you
Son.
must always work with that consciousness. Mina, whatever they are eating, I eat half.
Yes.
Yes.
So the moral of the story, you must act as if you are still on dialysis.
Yes.
But now the difference is that you're no longer coming
Yes.
and there are things that you can add, but don't
Yes.
too much.
You see now, some people don't eat avocados, but when you are on your kidney, you can eat avocado, but not all of it. You cannot eat it Monday to Friday. You have one. And
Yeah.
your body is used to not having
Yes.
It's used to you coming here and you're taking the potassium, and you're not taking all of the potassium out.
True.
The potassium is a big molecule. It's not passing on the dialyzer. So if now your potassium is 6, you're going to live
And that's why I was stressing when they say my potassium, because I don't want anything.
one thing you don't
And
want
what it makes your heart pump back quickly. And you remember we've got pumpkin,
Yes.
and already pumpkin can affect the heart as well.
Yes.
So now you are making your heart even damaged,
The
and you
truth
don't want
is,
that.
You can even die because of potassium at home. That's why we are always teaching potassium. We are thinking, so many things they are on the blood results, but they are. When we see it's high, you will still panic. What are you eating?
Yes.
We are not panicking because now we are trying to monitor your life. The thing is, the same day, if it's 6, you can die at home. Heart attack.
We are born out of. Hey, and did we do testing here potassium and check mine?
Yeah, we
Potassium.
did.
Please, tell check it. It's
If it's high, remember we check blood monthly. If your potassium is 6, let's say we check today. We don't know what you're eating at home.
Yes.
We panic because we are thinking, what if this person every day they're eating
The same thing.
Same thing.
Oh
And
my
now,
God.
It's gonna make you. But if it's high and maybe it was maybe once a while, you don't have to panic because we are still coming, we are
and
reducing
we are
it.
dialyzing.
We are dialyzing it. Whether you don't have to stress it. Oh, it's 7 now. It doesn't mean it's gonna be 7 the whole month.
The whole
Like
month.
that day it was 7 that we took the bloods.
Okay.
That's like if let's say now we are saying your HB is 7, we took the bloods today and say your HB is 7. That for today your HB was 7. You can check it tomorrow because it's gonna say maybe 6 or 1.
Okay.
That's why it guides us. Okay, that's why you see maybe it's 10 or 11. And then we say, let's give.
Okay.
Just in case it drops, then at least it drops not to the
Not
lower
to
side.
the lower
And then when
side.
it's high 12, we don't give because if it drops, it will drop within the range.
Okay.
Yes. So it's not to say like for the whole month, whether your HB is 7. It's just to say that day your HB is 7. So it's just giving us an idea of or maybe the body's producing, or maybe if we are giving us, or maybe we must stop this, we must
Stop.
stop this.
And I love when my HP it ranges between
Yes.
10 and 11.
Yes.
Even my level of energy, they give money fresh. Because I used to have 5 HP
Oh.
to a point where my doctor was like, please, she needs to be admitted now.
Yes.
And he was so shocked about,
Yes.
you are still walking.
Yes.
Son, what, you're not supposed to walk, Kaloku, Sana, when you have HP at 5.
You won't even feel it before it goes to 5. Your body will tell you that
Eh,
the HP is
and
gone.
you want forever want to sleep.
To sleep.
You don't want to wake up.
Shortness of breath.
You is dangerous HP
Then
sana.
when COVID came, because people, some of them, they were not following the dialysis.
Eh.
When you say, come, you think, guys, we don't want to be here just like you. We have
But
to wake up
you
early.
thinking
We
of
must be
our-
honest.
Eh.
We don't want to, it's we
And I
shout.
love who squash, I love approach. I didn't understand because she used to shout at us, but I understand the beneficial of that because
Exactly.
like spam when you've been eating it too much, don't stop it. And yani, I will listen.
You sometimes it feels like it's harsh, you understand?
Eh.
But maybe sometimes someone have to explain to you whether you will understand where she's coming
Eh.
from. Sometimes I know sometimes some patients that you will die. They take it.
Ungathi you are traumatized,
Yes.
but when you're talking about dying, but the reality is that yani, if you don't stick to this, you will die, sana.
They take it for heart when she tells them, you guys will die.
And in like is that faith dialysis, it's about the way you huge is diet, your faith. If you
Yes.
don't stick to diet, that's a problem.
Go now. Dialysis, you can be healthy now. Patron of flu, you have not been coming to dialysis. You are doing whatever you are doing. You get admitted today. You can go into ICU. They will find water, and you are just going there because of flu. They find other related things that were not what to do.
Like,
As much as we don't know what's happening in our body, as healthy as we think we are, we don't know. I don't even say I'm healthy because I don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening inside.
because there's so many people that he passed away before me. Another girl had a headache, went to the hospital. 2 days later, she passed away. Like what you are saying, that with you being healthy, but you don't know what's going
you
on.
don't know.
That
You
can
think you're
time.
healthy, next thing you are admitted to a kidney. So it's same as the way we live. Just that's what I'm saying. I hate when people say they are sick. You are normal. Treat yourself like the way you sick because also this thing of sick sometimes it doesn't encourage people. It encourages want you to do the wrong things. Then they'll say, "We are fine and it's all fine in a way."
And that's not mentality you should have.
That's why that's why I don't like
That mentality, I'm gonna die anyway.
Because they don't see the future dialysis. I'm gonna die anyway. People have lived on dialysis
For 20 years, 30 years. And they didn't even have transplant. And I heard that there was another woman, she didn't get a transplant. She lived by dialysis 30 years.
Dialysis, kidney, just dialysis. It's kidney. This thing was researched guys, big time before it was active. It was literally.
It is standing, it's substitute, kidney yakho.
Yes. And so when we say that, don't do this, do this.
And I love the fact that when any people like, for instance, they like Abandera research, they are coming with other ways for us to better our lives. There will be a point where now you have a smaller dialysis that we can walk around.
There is. There is a one you can travel with.
You see?
Fresenius has made a portable one. You can dialyze while you're in the plane.
But it's
You
not
can dialyze.
here now.
No,
It's
it's not
overseas.
And it's also expensive. You know. So if you have the money, you can literally buy it.
Wow.
And you can get training. The people are even doing home dialysis with this machine. In Midstream, there are 2 patients who went to do home dialysis. They train their husband to cannulate. The husband cannulate them. They dialyze at home.
At
The only
home.
problem
Or
they're
you can hire a nurse, full-time
You can
nurse.
have, exactly. The only problem they're having, or now with her, the husband now is a mechanical engineer, so he was working, and she didn't want anyone except the husband.
Oh,
You
okay.
understand?
Okay.
Sometimes now they will call nurses, and sometimes they're on duty also.
You're on
You
duty.
understand? Now she had to go back because I feel like it was draining her.
I
And
feel
then-
like it's better when you hire someone full-time
Mm.
and work for you.
Yeah.
Or they know that they are working here and then you can dialyze them later. Like Yvonne.
She was dialyzing at night.
Yeah,
And then she would wake up the day.
It's nice, everything. Hey,
So-
money, sana, it makes things.
And also, uNkulunkulu want the brains to think about certain things like this.
Because in all the times, people they balo you because they have swollen ankles, especially in rural areas. I don't do low you.
Let me encourage you, if not even Kate, It's only now, they only have their dialysis in Kimberley, is the capital city of the province. In Kurman, in other provinces, they didn't have. When you have kidney, they leave you to die.
That's what I'm saying, that we are blessed literally to have a second chance, and people are not exposed about kids, especially in South Africa.
Northern Cape is not as developed as Gauteng, not as developed as other countries. Some people in their villages, they don't have dialysis. The moment we know, okay, it's gonna be kidney or what?
But we find
they just give you pills and for pain. They don't even try to give you anything anymore. They just give
because
you.
they don't have resources,
They don't have resources.
Which is painful.
And like that, the government is approving it. It is not like I'm encouraging you. It's like when you're on a life support, your husband doesn't want to let you go. We somehow have to switch off. We somehow have to switch off. We don't, because what are we doing? It's by the grace of God. People do, like after 30 days of being on life,
and then they come back. Now I was shocked when I saw on Instagram this guy. He's been in Conoma for over 10 years. That is unfair. Why would you keep someone in comment for 10 years? Any expense to be about money. 10 years.
People are fighting to live. People are fighting to live.
But even the family don't be. I just let it go.
You find out that they didn't want to let go. That's the things we hold on to life. Let's go. You just.
Yes, in miracles got God. There are people that come back after 5 years or 2 years. They come back after when they come out, but God is amazing.
You know, He always wants to show you that I'm God after all.
Exactly.
He always wants to show all of us, whether poor or rich, that after all.
And I feel like yes, we ask that you, especially people that have like severe trials and tribulation, God is using us because how He's gonna show His grace and His glory is He needs to show it through us, through people that have trials and tribulation.
I always say, look at Pamela. I'm not saying we must compare. I say, guys, if you want to survive dialysis, it doesn't need your soul to always think, oh this, oh this.
Yeah.
Even the things that you worry about of the world, it doesn't have to be us here. They are going to make your dialysis. Remember, dialysis is part of you now.
Exactly.
It's going to make everything.
And you need to accept it, but this is my life. Now I need to eat certain veggies. Now I need to eat certain fruits. And he hasn't told me dialysis. It's not that bad. If you know you work around, because I do eat pizza. I do eat pizza burger, but I know what type of burger and I know what type of pizza must I eat. So it's not bad. And sometimes I do eat KFC as well. Like now I brought myself a piece of KFC because I want to eat it here.
We are not saying eat health all the time. Just know the minimum.
Yes, and do not overdo things.
People overdo.
Do not overdo things.
You tell them, come to the doctor say come 3 times. 2 times.
So what to tell? He needed to surrender because now he went to the hospital because he didn't listen to the doctor.
Eating fluid.
Yo.
Eating fluid. I'm telling you, once you go to hospital because of fluid in the lungs, you will never want to skip dialysis. It is sad.
The way he was, when I saw him, I was so sad. He said, Annie,
remember, he was telling me, he even told Sister Jane, I will never ever skip dialysis.
But I didn't understand why you would be stubborn.
Yeah,
your doctor said that he dialyzed 3 times.
You don't
when I
know.
was too busy Saturday.
You don't know.
What type of business?
You don't know them. Even some people, they could have. Some people,
young man. Young man. Welcome, young man.
What's happening? What did you eat? Why is everybody so happy for you? Young man. Yes, people who could have recovered from dialysis long time ago. Especially the ones who are doing 2 times.
Yes.
And let me tell you what's the problem. They don't want to listen. About food, they don't want to listen. Because when you are at 2 times, the kidney is still have a part of it that is still fine. So when you dialyze and you are coming there is a chance
it can reverse. But do you think when it can reverse when you are under chronic? And if there's acute and chronic.
It reverses under chronic.
It does.
We have more than a lot of patients in the street who are now home.
So
I'm telling you,
under chronic.
That's what I'm saying. 2 times. 2 times.
Because you know, sometimes kidney failure was due to the something like rust,
Yes.
something blockage in your kidney.
So the dialysis
So when
is-
they dialyze,
they are
then
helping it
it
to wake
out.
up.
To wake up.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Mna thought I said as that
Yeah,
are
they
under
recover
chronic,
from
there's
the
no
acute.
chance for it to recover.
No. Someone has been dialysis 6 months. The kidneys recovered.
Eh.
Yeah, even here.
Yeah.
I think 2 patients or 3.
But when you tell them, because they're on 2, they just want to do as
Oh,
they please. The moment you go to 3, there's no
yes.
comeback for 2.
It was 136 over 90 something.
13495.
Yeah. Okay.
The moment you go to, and even now you're having, remember you have 2 kidneys.
Yes.
They're still there. You are going to get 1. You don't know how the human body. That's why they say come to
Thank you.
dialysis. You
Yes.
don't know. After getting that one and you're taking care of it,
Eh.
you may revive the other ones.
Oh.
It might. It might. It might. Because of their working.
Yes, they are working.
That those 2, they're not working.
So bona aba, because of they've been prescribed 2 a week, they think they can do anything.
Yes, their creatinine is less than, I think it's less than 5. When you're correct, the GFR is also 5.
Yes.
Yes, you have kidney, the GFR say you're in your early stages of some
Early
sort.
stage.
Understand? And you are coming to chronic illness.
Yeah.
Because it's like it gives the kidney the remembrance. You need to wake up.
Yes.
You need to. So when you come and you do exactly as you are told, you come, you don't allow fluid to build up. Because the moment now fluid build up, even the one that was waking up, you are now giving it more
Affecting.
job. Instead of being slow to eat, come to dialysis, let the
Yes.
dialysis do the job, but let that one be. People
Yeah.
they skip and then they go to 3 times.
Yo, na
And then they become what? Depressed because they're thinking they are now used to coming Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday, and all the time.
And the doctor said to him, you must what is busy on Saturday, the Bible. Gave
begged.
business.
We begged him. Even begged that okay, let's say chance okay, we are trying from our side. One thing I know, we are always trying. You guys have demands, and it's fine because maybe your demands are realistic. You will try from our side to open a space for you because now I don't know how other nurses feel. Me, like the other day I told Boshoff, he was saying, no, Amy, I don't like you guys when you're working. I was like, if anyone has a problem, it's fine. Even when I'm off, I stay close by, I can come and dialyze you. Me and Kevin will come and dialyze. I don't have a problem even when I'm off. It's just 4 hours. It's not taking anything. And it's a good thing that I'll be doing something in sense instead of sitting there overthinking.
Overthinking.
Understand? So we try. We really try our best
To meet
sure-
us halfway.
halfway.
To
Because
meet
now
us
for me,
halfway.
every day they say everybody has a purpose in life, you must have a purpose. For me, just coming and dialyzing you, I'm not giving you the whole health back and say now you are healed. To dialyze and chat with you and be nice and we fight and then we lose constantly. It's a good thing.
It's-
I'm living for me. That's life.
And you are
for
bringing impact because some jobs when they are literally beneficial to you and to some people because you feel like you matter, you're doing something that you bring impact to
Yes.
other people.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So
So, like when you tell people, come, don't come. They do their own thing because, and it's like, this is like life in general. Don't ever think you figured life out, just like dances. Don't ever think you figured it all out. Now you know, I know, I can eat potato today, tomorrow I will take it out.
Sana
See yourself resuscitating you on this machine.
Shoga, na ever since Matikumu, ever and Lento Banana, I have never touched them in my life for 10 years. Even in dietitian, whatever, you can even put it in a spread and eat it here. That I am done with Evo and banana. I don't even want to put it in my spread because I know it's got too much potassium.
And the thing is, it's addictive and you should banana.
I was not addicted. I was not obsessed about
The
the
moment
banana.
I buy it, I eat like 3.
Ne?
Once.
I
1 year
before I
ago.
was diagnosed, I was not obsessed
Most
about
of
the
the time I
banana.
also don't buy it like that much because like I said, you don't know what is happening in your body, what is lacking, what is being, so you must always also
Even
be
the orange,
cautious.
I stopped it immediately. I ate orange the other day. Me and no Putlendo. Hey, I forgot this other patient. We have a problem. Some patient they do eat orange and they don't have a problem. And I have a problem. When I eat orange, it clogs my leg. I can't walk. No putzola. Oh, you put, I don't know if you know another patient putzola. Nah, he's got the same problem. When he eats lando, you can't walk like because those things, the oranges, it clutter your blood to a point where now it doesn't flow in your legs, so you can't walk. I stop orange even in the lunch, the natural food because I don't trust it.
It's another thing you also don't want because, hey,
No, if the rice is dangerous, you'll be fresh today and it's something wrong. I literally couldn't walk when I
there's no clever person on dialysis.
You?
There's no clever person in life. There's no clever person in
Sana.
life. You think as a nurse, I know all the diseases. We are dialyzing doctors then. Administry, medical doctors. She comes from work, from surgery. She comes
and go and dialyze.
We are dialyzing nurses then.
Imagine.
So like I said, it's when you look at other people, I'm not even saying, shame, they are sick. I'm just saying God is teaching me something here.
Yes.
I don't look at
There's no
people
time
like
to be ashamed. Another woman, another girl, she was a small girl, who had cancer. Oh, she said something so profound. I don't want people to say I'm a warrior, and I don't want people to say ashamed. People must say you've got this, you can do this. That's the word that you need to say to people. You lay your action because now you make them to feel emotional. You make them to feel as if like
negative energy in disguise as
people are secluding him and the mom decided she can't do certain things. Let her confess or let her say that I can't do it, but
and
don't decide when Pamela cannot do this because you are dialyzer. Don't do
even
that.
on dialysis, do you know that all three of you cannot do the same thing? He's running, but when I run,
that's why I said that Tina, we are all having kidney failure, but our gait is different. Some they eat orange because moving getting sure just he was eating orange. I can't eat orange. And for I don't know, he doesn't have a problem. So we are different.
Exactly.
We are different.
Exactly. It's just to view life and that's why I was saying, you know, Mina, I'm here to sometimes that's why acute was depressing me. People were resuscitating on the machine, you are dialyzing a patient, but I'm and in India, there's like big families when they come, and then the patient is declared, and then the next thing they are praying, then you are coming to dialyze, the patient is unconscious, they are playing that music, you are there dialyzing. It's like they are making you be in haste. The way I tried that day, I saw myself, you wipe my tears in the ward with the patient, in ICU administering. The mom was the Indian man.
Yeah.
They're playing their music. According to them, it's a prayer.
Okay.
You know? But it makes you think deep. Hey, this life is not our friend.
Just when you think that you are in a steering, you've got this life iti joga. I'm gonna show you. You're not the only. You're not in a steering.
Because this person was fine, we're laughing the other day.
And then so jiggy, so sudden.
And then when she was declared dead, and you know what, they have these things they write them with Muslim. She was there with all those Indian things. Yeah, that's it. Prayer, what?
There's a visual.
At some point, they didn't want anyone.
Okay.
So I had to sit outside, just in case I can run inside to operate the machine. You have to close. It's in the ICU, that music was playing. Now I'm thinking, look at other patients.
That's unfair.
What can we do? It's a play, what can we do? They didn't want to let go.
Haibo.
They didn't want to let go. And when they did, Sisibaya Kala went to them.
Oh man.
But the whole day, I was like, hey, it's so sad.
And it's traumatizing, man. It's like when you are working the what is this? It's Dumbin. Like I think they need to go to psychology because it's traumatizing. It's always sees Dumbwani cops, always see cops all the time. It's
It
traumatizing.
actually wants you to be, even people there, people who live there, who work at the mortuary, they will tell you, live your life. Live your life because we see death is real. You guys will hear about it, but we see how it looks like to be. For a person to die in a bathroom.
Yes,
That's why I don't even like to look at school. Even my mom, I didn't look.
Nah,
My grandmother said, you don't look. They're there to go and bath her. I said, I'm not interested.
even though Batiba, when you look, you get to closure. But that picture will always stay in you, and it will always, man, that picture of seeing your mother sitting there. sitting there and she's hopeless. Like,
And you know when you deck, you're not looking the same. You can look the of some sort. So like now, me, because initial days, my grandmother said I must not look because I'm far away from home. That picture is gonna traumatize my eyes alone. I don't see. It traumatized the little one.
Yeah, but
She was waking up at 3, always crying, always.
yeah,
It took time.
because you dream about that place.
It's not even dream. Sometimes you come in, it's like it's just the mind.
Yeah, your mind is playing tricks with you. You even sometimes hear voices in that you are busy.
So me, because they said I must not look, then by mistake they opened. They opened from here to here. So when I was coming from the room, I didn't notice that it was open. Oh, when I did this, I just did that. I came back. I only saw this part from here.
Yeah.
Because she was wearing a church head, so I only saw the church head from there. And this,
Your son is traumatized.
I went back. Oh, I said a little prayer. I was like, oh God, you know I was not supposed to sit. I had to sit there because I wanted to go to the night to sit there until they close. And I went out. It's traumatizing. So you are wondering, people who see every day.
So imagine when you were working in the archives and you see people constantly passing away, constantly.
It was really traumatizing. Now actually it was traumatizing me. I remember I told my grandmother, I don't know, I like to help people, but I think my heart is small.
Yeah,
In a
it's
way
fragile.
It's fragile.
It's fragile.
It's really, I feel like, not for me when something like this happens, it even makes me question God, can you not at least just save her for So I just feel like, you know what, here it's not nice. The one who, especially fruit, I'm telling you, they even do this at the back to try and move the fruit. It accumulates. Your heart is floating.
I know into a fluid in that. It was difficult for me to sleep on the side. I needed to sleep like this straight and like a bed in
Yes.
because when I start sleeping like this, I can't breathe.
That's the thing. And as a child want to go fruit, they don't want to transfer, they don't. That's why when I say how much are you taking off? The reason we are asking you, let me just be honest. You know how much you are taking it. You know what you drank, you know what you did, what you did.
And you know what is your body can take and not take.
Yes, and sometimes we accept things like, let's say we're not today, you say I'm doing 4. Maybe it was a Good Friday. We know you are human, you will eat, it's nice, it's fine. We take up the 4, you'll never hear, Ma, if you are a person who takes out 2, then suddenly you're at 4. What your body size you're gonna be?
Just like me, my lendo
So
weight
it
it fluctuates. My body can take 2 to 2.5. The moment I do 3 or 4, I can even feel when I'm standing. I can't walk nicely because I took too much. And I'll be so drained to a point where my voice because now I took too much.
Yeah.
I'll be so drained.
I'm telling you, these things, these science is like that's what I'm saying, even the third one, when they put it, if you just do the things carefully, you can say your own one.
Your own one.
Your own one. And maybe by the grace of God, 2 of them can. It's like, even they say with women, you see infertility, sometimes how they treat it. They bring someone who's more fertile close. Like if you spend time with a person who's more fertile and you're not fertile, it's like but cure. I don't know how it happens.
If
you see I'm a periods, I can be on my periods and maybe I'm close to you. Then jiggy now then I'm a period. Women are so connected, women are healing each other. So even when I like you said and then we not right, and you're forever doing it's you getting that healing.
You get that
Yes.
energy.
That's why we are not even supposed to be fighting as women because we are healing each other. We will see, like at my aunt's, when the other one is pregnant, the other one will be pregnant 2 days or
We are born.
It's like, yes,
And it's something that you cannot explain.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So even like, I can be not having periods and maybe when you're having right now, and you're having period pains, I'm going to feel the pains. Because we are feeling the pains. Because it's the same thing, we are all connected.
We are all connected.
I'll feel like why am I feeling? And because of that, now they will come. Because I was too
Hey, I was wondering.
Did you want? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
With my mom, when my mom was sick, she was going 7 days. because she was going 7 days, all of us were going 7 days. It was because she's close to us. When she passed on, my sister goes 3 days, the big one. So when you're close to her, now they don't last for long because we are with her. Yes. So whoever you spend time with, it's either the other one is going to influence the other one.
The
But
other
it depends on,
one.
like I said, the woman who's more fertile is the one who's going to make the other. It's like the womb remembers that wake up,
Yes,
like
wake up.
something like that.
I was wondering, menstruation, is stop at what age? Sister, do you know menstruation? Is stop at what age?
It's not 50 or 40, 55.
Oh, 55. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
50 or 50, 52. But sometimes it continues.
It depends with your last born.
Oh. Johnny Mo.
If your last born is close to 30 years, it's whereby also you stop.
Oh,
But
okay.
if a small one still,
Still in that.
until 55 years.
See, then I want to in some sort. So,
Because I heard, I don't know, no, but it's true now, but if you're in dialysis, you stop your menstruation, but I still get it. You know. But most people, but when if you're a female and you're dialyzing, your menstruation, you stop at early than usual.
that's what I'm
But I
saying.
don't know if that is true
It's like different for.
for different people.
But
Because
most of them are
it
old.
stopped now for 3 years, then my woman, but suddenly Abuya back.
Healing, sissy. Mentally, that's what I'm saying. You guys are not sick. The more
Sana.
everything, the more you change your mindset about this whole dialysis,
Job.
and you see it as living, just like having oxygen. Nothing.
So example, high blood pressure. My high blood pressure suddenly yaba stable, and I didn't change it diet. I'm still eating the things that I eat. When I cook, I still put in 6 gram was the sodium. But high blood pressure, all of a sudden is stable. It's just a grace of God, yeah, and your mindset
And
as
your
well.
mindset.
Your mindset is
How
very
you think, or do you
powerful.
think, some people don't say, oh, God, I'm going to why? No, you need to change your mindset because it doesn't matter whether you're changing or not. If you're human on dialysis or get with humanist, it's up to you. So when you change your mindset, that's why I always tell them, change your spirit. Sometimes, even us, sometimes as full of who's
But we are fixed. We are fixed.
even to be honest, we are not even positive always and say, I'm going to save life. Sometimes we are just going to die less. But you know what God takes from that? At least you went to do what you're supposed
Yes,
to do.
and you guys are saving lives because I can see when we are having problem, you know what to do. We are able alone.
Even you guys are saving us. You come here, we are venting. We learn more about the CC as well, two digits. So it's not a one-way thing. Because if you think, also if you go around life thinking, why not, you are the one helping people, it means you are making yourself God. You are thinking people cannot without you. It's not like that. Take it as if I am here on dialysis for a reason now. There's something God wants me to learn here, or something to change, and that person.
And
to change also.
the moment you were born, you have a purpose in life. Everyone, and you will forever need to strive to ask God, God, what is my purpose? Please help me to fulfill my purpose. It's so painful to pass away in life, not being faithful, fulfilling your
You didn't even know
purpose.
what you did.
You didn't know.
Money and
Chasing money, not happy.
that's why I always say, even when patients are angry, shame, I don't even take it to heart.
Personal.
I don't take it to heart. You know why? I understand the frustration. I'm frustrated by old life, just like this. When you are on the ship, sometimes it's not even us. Sometimes something happened there, and the edge to take it out is here. And maybe I do something that now presses that.
Yes,
thing.
I like
Like,
it.
you didn't mean you.
And remember, this person is shouting me, but this thing that I did is not even worth shouting.
Yeah.
So that there's a big thing.
Sometimes you know that, man, there's no one who just wake up and say, I'm trying to shout or If there are people like that, they're ashamed of them. How do you wake up and plan? It just happens. They don't
just
come and say,
happen.
I'm shouting at you.
I
It just
tell you, an
happens.
evil person, if you're gonna plan when not to
Understand.
ruin someone's life, like someone's day, not like
Exactly.
someone's day.
You just don't wake up and decide, you won't shout at me, but I give grace to them that don't to look, didn't plan, didn't go to bed planning as
It's something all of a sudden.
It's just that maybe I triggered
you
something.
triggered something.
And it's fine to be triggered because now I can learn to apologize. I'm sorry. Now you say, oh, anybody, you know, then my sister. shame, then you offended me. We get to live, we get to practice what God says we must. Live
Grace.
forgiveness.
Yes, I
Forgive each
know.
other.
These are the things that I need to do now. She has said something so profound yesterday. We were talking so that when you need to express yourself more, so that when you have altercation with someone, you can able now to defend yourself. What you were now, what Mama, you know now what I do when I have a fight, I just back off. Ne? I don't, and I don't want the situation to accelerate. Just back off. I don't want the situation to back off. I just say, okay, you've won, it's fine, I've lost. And knowing that my God is going to fight for me. He said like that exactly. I was like, wow, this child, this is so profound. So what I've learned about this conversation is that not everything is worth your energy. Because I always want to fight for myself every time, but sometimes you just have to chill, like it's fine, let me give this person grace. And I was like, wow, this is so profound. What I just let them go, but I said to him, but at the end of the day, you need to learn, my child, to stand your ground sometimes. Especially if someone is constantly you need to stand your ground and fight for yourself.
I'm telling you, it's something that when he's giving grace, one day the inner self will be like, not today.
Not today, certain.
It's not even something you learn, it's something that you say, you know what? Not today, you've been doing this. It's like sometimes you stand against your bull and they cannot. But when where do you even get the strength? They even get scared themselves. It's in since when very low, we as a country, so then I've ended because me, I've always wanted to. Even like, I always say to Sister Jam, I'm grateful because I'm wondering, no, Mama, where am I nothing?
And you come.
You know, and I got to learn
Because you
something.
choose peace.
The reason she doesn't speak is to save the day.
Yes.
Now you are, and when
Yeah, choose peace. Choose peace. That's what and I've learned that I need to apply that thing. But sometimes you need to choose peace. And when I work hard on that, because now one thing, once it's ever, Sissy, if you go below the
it doesn't
the
even
belt,
say that you must not, you must, you see, even God doesn't say we must not be angry. He said, be angry, my child, but don't let the sun go down, don't sleep angry. So, there are days where I want to pass. We humans, we are just humans. There are days when it's only
but now my problem is when I aim, if you go below the belt, I go below the sea.
to reflect.
I go before
When we
below
don't
the sea.
reflect
Yo, and my man was telling me when they city because yesterday I was fighting with him. And Jonga, when most of them say to your baby, what's your baby? When you go below man, the sea, like one, you must learn to control emotions that I cannot, and it's something that I need to learn because and that's the reason why when we were fighting in Cape Town, one punch because things that I was saying I said and now was on punch. I'm like that in Nandi because and it comes natural to me.
Yeah.
I don't even have to think twice when I have to put you pulling down finish like
But you see, there's people like you who are needed. Look in your family. You cannot all be all of you that way. Like me, with my sisters, I'm the cheeky one. They are not cheeky. Oh, my sister, she know. Even the other day, she was saying, no, the other day, she got scared. I told them, if you decide that you have nothing to do with me, I'm giving you 2 days. That's when she knew I was serious. I give you 2 days to think. Don't decide now because you're emotional. She knew I was going to go. I said, yeah, now when you say something, I said, I know. She knows that I respect her with all my heart. I tolerate even the nonsense. But I tried the children is and I don't even tell you out of emotion. I'm telling you, the next 3 days or a week, think about it.
Because I am serious about what
so
I'm
that then
saying.
I sit down and think.
Oh, I just want to be a better person.
She told me something when I was like that. Me, my grandmother knows me. There was a time she was even calling. I was in Bloemfontein. I said she saw me saying Kwati. And then can't get in their quarter. That's why I don't. When I'm temporarily angry, I just get over it. But when I lock it, then locking so yeah. Even with my little sister.
Because even my man, what I have this look when we end up we have an altercation. What there's this look where I open my eye and I don't see any born. What I don't like it. He always said I don't like this look, and it's something that I know. I don't know.
You must
you
must pay about
what do you have this look and what I declare with them we've been what paper declare we've been together for 10 years, but there's this look that makes you so which look is that?
you must pay about it. We're not trying to I even now they are fighter cases. Me, they are fighter. I fight. When I fight for my big sisters, I told my big sister, what do you want me to do? I said, no. She said, I'm like, okay, sharp. So my grandmother is sitting. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wear my black tie and I'm going to wear the kiss. When I stay behind me, my grandmother is looking at me like, this child, you know me, not they know me, my aunt, my cousins. Let me tell you something. When they don't touch my sisters anymore, they used to do as they please with my big sister. One day, yeah. So every time, even my nieces know, they will say, yeah, if anyone's here, all those things will not be happening. So I'm like, because what did I teach the kids about?
If your aunt was here, your rich aunt,
They don't even like my niece, she knows she plays, and the moment I say, hey, even my little sister, I was quiet, she was, but the moment, hey, what car, even the big one, I don't say anything, what car, she was crying, and I felt sick because she's the older one, I was like, oh, let me never make my big sister cry again. She made me so mad,
son,
to a point where my mom and my stepdad had to come and talk to me.
yeah.
Because then, even like my stepdad, I told him, what colors is? You know me, what color? When you hate me, you hate my spirit. I don't know how to put it. You see very, very good people who hate. There's a hate, there's like nonsense anger that we tolerate. And then,
But that's what you call it. This one is serious.
it
now.
makes me feel like you are saying we are not humans. I want the moment you make me feel that way. Because I little mama Sean and I know of money girlfriend. The girlfriend took my sister out of our own bed. Yeah? She brings her own cousin to come and bring me to sleep on our bed, our room. Guess who Lala put my sister on the floor?
You told me about the story.
Winter. Do you see how cold it is?
Imagine.
It's shed. And then on the floor, it's mud. Like mats, a carpet. Yo, she must. I was at school every day in a car. From school. This person, she stays home. From school, my little sister must wash dishes. But she's been here. Oh, because when I left Bloemfontein, that time does everything. You know what? Yeah, now
But overstepping.
I called family meeting. I busy. My dad's sisters, Bona, even the father, our grandfather, is dead. They were crying. The first time I saw him cry.
Yeah.
The last time I saw him, it was the third time. The first time I saw him cry was when I passed my matric. The second time was when my mom passed. That was the third time I saw him crying.
And you were talking facts.
They know me. I was talking facts, and I was talking facts to a point where my dad said, I didn't even see it in when you were putting it. I am so.
And abantu abangotata shamaning them, they're not adjective, abafani nathi. Tina, we have that wisdom of seeing things. But abantu abangotata, they miss so many things.
Yes. And then his sisters will say, okay guys, let it end here. We are going to fix, everything is going to be fine. You see, even my grandma, my aunt, my mom didn't just go and speak on it. I told her, we are playing big fire. She knows. You see, you are playing with big fire. I warned her long time. This is what you are doing. You see, a parent doesn't care how they treat the world, treat the child. But how, let's say now you pass, you will care how your boyfriend teaches you. You don't care about anything because you are connected to this person. You live with this person 24 hours. You are connected. Even when you are somewhere and something is wrong, he will feel who there's something wrong. You will not even know what, but something is just in there. Let me call her. Or when I went in somewhere, and let me call her. It's called. Let's say, and she was crying. We had to be called. I was in Bloemfontein to leave Bloemfontein, going there so that us go.
Sure.
I mean, right. And on top of that, my big sister having a big heart, she was crying as well. It's fine, she's just human. We are just giving her grace. She's just, sometimes we become petty. She's like, she's like that. But at the end of the day, sometimes she just come back to me and say, she's just human.
She's just human.
She's just human. And we give her the grace. Maybe to us, she will learn what there's no need. Just love them. Now, we so blessed. There is literally.
So now we must preach grace. Like literally, I'm in a point where I just want to preach grace to people because first thing to say Dila, I just want to chill and know that maybe they are going through a lot.
Exactly. Sometimes I was telling Sister J, they say I don't fight with you, but they don't know give you so much space. And because Sister J, how can I say, it wants to you must have a long heart for him. She asked so many things. I said, God, you have placed me with this person. Give me patience. Look at God taught me patience to Sister J.
Yeah, you got a lot.
And every time, sometimes she makes me angry. I told her, go to the gym, and I'm like, go to the please.
And the thing is that we don't rather, we ask something and then God brings someone when we don't know, but your answer has been answered, your answer through that person.
Give praise, even forgiveness. And I was like, my sister, I said, give them praise. There's
Praise.
something you need to learn.
Now, the people that makes me a better person, my man and my son, they are both Taurus, they are so selfless, they are so kind and humble. They teach me things every day.
And you will know them. One day you'll see, that's one day you'll see yourself reacting different to a situation. And after that situation, you will be in is this me? Like,
But it's so funny when we go out and then there's a problem, they look at me, you go, did you need any use? When there's a problem, they look at me and they want me to talk. And then when guy dictator and they didn't have it like a problem, then they look at me like evil and they need any use. Then it's a problem that we need money to talk.
That's what I'm saying.
Even though baby careful something, baby bombos it or it's home now.
That's what I'm saying. Your personality will not change. I'm cheeky. Like just literally now my grandma was saying, hi, tell her you're paying. And I just realized how literally they fear me at home because me now, hey, they drew a family. This is me. I can call 24 hours now, I can call the whole family meeting. And old people, let's talk. I want to know is it right in your eyes? Or maybe I'm the one who's wrong.
Maybe I'm the one.
Yeah, what are you guys teaching us? I told my stepdad, what are you teaching us? I'm not against that you having someone. You have to have someone, maybe that's how you do. But what is this woman doing? What is it that she's doing? Does this woman want us to hate you? Do you know that we have always loved you? Do you know how life is? Things are not working out. Someone's heart is like this towards you. You did something and you don't know. That's why you must always want to say, I know somewhere I've hurt someone. Tell them to forgive me because maybe I don't know them. Sometimes we hate people unintentionally. That's why I'm saying I know we are not perfect. So whatever that they did to me, there's a possibility I did it somewhere. Understand? That's why then we tell them, do you want us to hate you? Do you want us when we look at you and you know you will hate? Worst case, my big sister, you don't want her to be on your baby book because you're and you don't even want her to say something. If she says something, you will die. No. You must pray and ask God to say, it must not happen. If you are not a prayer warrior, that cursing Thailand, she's been telling people to eat in the dustbin. They're eating in the dustbins.
Oh my God, it's dangerous to fight with people like that.
They don't even want her to talk. When she's angry, they don't want my big sister to talk at home. They don't want her. She must cry. They told you cry. She must not say anything.
Don't utter the words.
She must not utter
just be emotional.
And then she cries when she's even my grandmother now. My big sister, you know what they said about me. And it's like these days I don't know what's happening with you. But my grandmother raised me. But she told them, the prophets they told you all over wherever you've read, every different people have said the same thing about my sister. You must protect this child. She has she's the only power of time. She can even pray for you, at least she does observe you. Yeah. And if she can hold you, then my grandmother will change because she remembered. She can say one thing, just one thing. Whenever she says something to you, just make sure you need to time us. It's so very hard. I'm so sorry. Yes, Lila teach me something out of this. Otherwise,
Sana.
So many people in my family, my cousins, they know.
Sana, the power of
even now, the boyfriend they had this friend. So this friend had nothing. So the boyfriend took him and then they were working together. She taught him everything. Isn't the salon Zavlik? He buys a car, and now when my sister's boyfriend asked for him, he's feeling himself. I remember when my sister was pregnant, and my brother, he was borrowing the car to take my sister to the hospital. He he didn't want to. He was even sometimes when my sister's in the car, he would be saying certain things. My big sister said to his brother, I said, you know this one, it's not gonna go anywhere. And you know what? He cried out, it's far. He thinks now that he's above everyone, he forgets where he comes from. He pick him up.
Yo.
He pick up. I'm talking about things that happen now. He pick up. There's no car. Back to square one.
Back to school.
Back to, and not even back to middle. Back to.
Yeah, you born at the Lord.
And my brother, she keeps on telling me, don't talk like that. She won't
Because you have the tongue yakhe.
Thing is, like when something is in her heart and it's bothering her, she keeps on pepperizing.
Yeah, ezokwenzeka.
Like my aunt, the kids, because she has this mentality to understand, not that I couldn't the way baskets in a court. So let's see manifest on this ones. So yeah, never vanishes that one. And so I was telling my family, is it what you want from us now? We don't want you know. We don't know this woman. You know this woman. And did I tell you what I did? I went there. I found that cousin there. I took a bag. I packed the things. I said, you're going out today. Yes, you see. My little sister was like, I cannot do that. Hey, you're talking to me.
Come when. Come when.
You get it. And you found out now. I don't know what to do. When I'm going to do, you found out now. I'm just coming. He said, hey.
But I hate that side, Jim. I don't want to lie.
I hate it. That's why I never take it.
I
That's what I'm
hate
saying.
it.
When it comes out, I know which umuntu very very.
Uthi ilwa abafazi ilwa.
Ulife. So when it comes out, I know which someone really. Because I give so much praise. Me, I cry very easy. I don't want to head, but when it comes out, don't you dare think I'm gonna bed.
And show you the one that made me and think about when you say that must give people because I was like, yes, you know, I love what you're doing and I want to adapt Lord Mama. I want to give people grace.
In a day, like with
But
patience.
it's like, because something and actually demon up. That's what I was saying to my man. I wish I could see my grandmother because she is the one who was this. Hey, it's the one who Madlamini. It was Madlamini. How I be like this. And what the fuze. And I wish I could see her
I'm
because
like my mom. No, I'm like my mom. I'm a tight fight and that's my mom.
yo, sana umoshile grandmother yami. And I think this thing, I don't even think it's in my blood. It's difficult for you to avoid when someone empowers yo, I ask her.
The thing is, it must stay. You must not let go because it needs to balance. Not all of you must be kind. Like my big sister. So that's my big sister. You friend with her, even if she'll say, I'm so. So that's when I realized this one is not someone that I must fight with. She has a big. That's an because she never actually do it. So if you know something else, and then me, I just give praise.
Yeah, because you understand when you're that person is that when this is just change.
I must keep myself grounded. I must always keep myself grounded because I cannot water forever.
And
even my body becomes sick.
And you notice that if people ever find that we always fight with people because Tina to response sana uzomcimba for the rest of your life. That's why I protect that thing because what's Navulale?
You don't forget. That's why I can that time that if it's not necessary for me to talk,
Let me not talk.
Seek something. It's there. I fought the other day here at wedding. I fought for something I didn't like. You see how cold it was? I was feeling so hot. Even when I went home, I was sick. I was so hot. Hot. So
it does not boy.
Yes. I was so like I even told the person, listen, I am asking you to keep quiet. Let's leave this thing. You did what you did. I felt how I felt. Let's leave it. And then she wanted to go on and
before
on.
it escalated.
I told her, listen, don't let me talk. If you are going to talk and I'm going to say something, you know what I said to her? You will never see me the same again.
Yo, that's another thing, yes, sir.
I told her, and I think she she will come and then she kept quiet later on and said, don't worry, Amy, Monday we will come and then we will finish it. And even Monday when I was here, I saw Guti, she still thought I was angry. I went home because I was feeling so hot.
Yeah.
And I was busy, you know what? People are people.
Yeah.
I'm also part of them. Maybe I've made people angry to give me the grace to let this go.
And I've mastered that thing. If I know that I'm seeing these people more regular, I want peace.
Yes.
Because I'm that person, as much as I'm into furious and emotions, I'm zibalando, and the time they lost slice my kids. Especially if we see each other every time. Like, I don't like that energy where tension, you can cut it with a knife. I don't like that. So I'm like, to diffuse the situation, even if you take something from a table, like I dance with us, let me calm down. Let me calm down.
Just come like, now what I've lost, you know what? Because open moves like this, it's fine, God, I'm going to accept them like this. If someone is rude now, I'm like, they're rude, I'm going to accept them. So now when I come to, even when you're rude to me, it's not a surprise. I'm like, well, she's just like this.
Yes.
I don't take even offense anymore. And since I've applied the thing, I saw people acting accordingly now. I was like, okay, so people can act accordingly. So they just choose who to act accordingly to.
And sometimes I'm like, you're going to get a reaction out of you.
Yes. Who devils is? Who devils? You don't know how many things they operate when you are angry. How many things go wrong. That's why God doesn't want us to be angry for a long time.
Yeah.
I wonder when you are sitting, but was that even necessary? Yeah, it's a hand. It's a hand. And you're just thinking, when you see this person, you hear an intentional offense. They wanted me to be angry. And you're asking yourself, why? Why would you say something like that? That's why there's, even with my big sister, she said, oh, you know this. I said, no, mom, you still look like it's Grace. And guess what? Like when she was wearing the vehicle, I said, she's losing and she looks nice. It's Grace here says, she's hearing from the child, Grace, finish it.
Sana. I was practice
Lena, I was learning it with friends. Every time, Lena, when they make me angry, that's why I don't know. I even go to someone, I still say Grace, so I'm going to approach this person because I want to find out if, I did them wrong, but please let Grace go forward. Let them not see me as coming to revive the fight. Let them see I'm here to apologize, make peace. And since then, even now they're using me to solve their problems. And I call them, guys, you guys are old man, talk it out. I always come to because I'm the youngest here. How can you guys? I said, no, but it's okay. So like the other day, who crashed? Hey, she was high.
Both anyway, they won't lend me literally by my
yeah. What's this here?
For bad
So I don't know, they're going to put in misunderstanding. If like this will start and Jane will misunderstand, I think you're misunderstanding what she's trying to say is just to come in between and solve the thing, because what's the use of putting the fight down and they are shown and it. That's the things I'm always thinking about to see. What's the use?
Sana, that's what I was saying, that if we spend, and that's why that ballet because you I don't want to even talk about it. But I was like,
I understand that.
Let me leave. We are going to the energy. In spirit, someone that is spiritual, I was like, it's not conducive for me.
Mystery.
And when I came here to visit, I was like, this is my place, this is my home. I was like, hello, Louis, so it's a corner. That's it. Tell her, and take what you space. That this was the art. They had a lot from.
You didn't even think about it. That's why you're going. Just like you said, you know what? Even here, I was like, I am done now. I'm going home. If I have to resign,
because in going to put yourself in it.
It was getting now when I go there. Someone go to the patient saying to me, "What you don't do there?" Imagine. The patient, I said,
because they know, there are units when we are going to get it's peaceful and all, but it's not well developed in terms of you have nice things, but it's homely.
Yes.
Well, the unit is home, small, it's home. Unlike you stay in a mansion or the code, but it's so warm.
Not stress, because they are even doctor at the
Can you imagine, Sana, going to work, dragging your feet because you met him? It's so nice.
It's not even sometimes you, it's just the environment. Because one day I said, like now, when it was Monday, and another patient, I said, when I came here, you know, most me, I don't like people. They know I don't like people, I don't get friends with people. So very always, most of the time, we misunderstand people like, I'm a patient, I said, when I came here, who's this girl that everybody likes? Even then,
Everybody's showing you.
I started to look at you and I'm saying, there's just something about you. I said, why? You have forever just, it's just like even when you're in the group, but when you come to the patient, and even if you fake, but at least like, you're not showing us, and even if you're faking, that was a good fake.
But that's a good fake, sir.
We benefited. You see, well, and that then, what is this?
Sana, I'm operate with aura. I'm a spiritual person. I see something far over. This is not for me.
I think it's just sometimes we don't like to if something is not for us. We want to hold on. We want to hold on and say,
And once you go back to like, this is not for me. As much as you can be chat, if I say I don't want to associate with you, I'm not. Walk away.
that's a good thing because you are respecting that inner voice. You don't betray. The more it tells you don't associate yourself with them, and then you keep on. I'm not respected.
I'm good with that. If I see that you're not my person, and there's no, I'm not angry with you,
Yes.
but I don't want to talk to you. I don't see you.
Right.
You are visible.
Energy.
Because I understand not everyone is for you.
Yes. And I've also got to realize the same thing that you don't want to accept in the beginning is the same thing that's going to take you from that person, away from that person. You will listen to but at the end, after you've enjoyed all the nonsense, that will be the same thing that takes you. But
Why born? And that's why I'm learning that I listen to my inner voice. If it says and you, it always helps me.
always, and it is not for a fact that we say, evil or what.
I master that thing any literally listen to you're not for me. I really accept Lord and I act accordingly. And accordingly I but you're not for me. And in Nama I understand when people say I'm not for them. I accept it.
Exactly. Me,
I
now,
accept it.
when I was getting rid of all these people, I got to realize, since day one, there was something questionable about this person. There was just something that didn't sit well with me. Why am I doing and guess what? The same thing that I was questioning, the same thing that you do. I was like, there's no need to waste time anymore. It's not that we like it better now. If I say maybe I don't, my heart says not prepare. Maybe sometimes it's for a great cause. For example, if people please I cannot be with someone who likes to take a selfish person. It cannot be. If maybe I don't know, maybe later they can say you're selfish and let you people please. And then my voice says, no, that's fine. You know what? When you are operating in your own, and I'm operating my own, my own is dangerous to be with you because I want to please you for you to maybe accept me. And whether you don't do like that. So it's just got to saying, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just
It's her thing.
The belief system is different. What you think she will give you is not what she will give you.
That's why you must do things not expecting anything because you're gonna be disappointed. If you support someone, maybe they have business, you support them, and then when you have the business and they don't support you, shouldn't be angry because you decided to support them. They didn't force you, but you had expectations that and that's the thing that we need to learn as human. If when I knew someone that always supports someone and they don't, it's there. It's there's
Even the Bible says so. It says trust no man. Don't put your trust because he knows we are just human. And the anti-trust no man is not even excluding us. Even as nobody, you cannot fully rely on you when you call a tribe or wake up and run. No.
Or if when someone you always check on them and then they don't do it on your own free will. But you can be disappointed because when, like for instance, I'm that person, I'm not good with friends, I don't want to lie to him. That thing of keeping up, when I check up and I am not good. And I've realized, but I'm not good with friends.
And then also people please, I I'm going to check in. She's just there overthinking. Oh, maybe, oh, and I just got to realize, you know what, it's fine.
And it's like that, it's your thing. You, when you at all of some, and then you meet someone often and I'm like, hey, but never been tricky there.
Just a little you learn. You see, also from this, all these friendships and all of this, I got to learn that, you know, at first I was like, yeah, they're evil. They did a lot. Voicing me said, no, they had to teach you. One of you had to leave that friendship. And it was going to be either or, but the one who's a little bit weak out of some sort in emotion need to leave because you're supposed to be told it's right to be safe. That was the lesson of the year.
Exactly.
They are not wrong. When you pray, you say, God, thank you, God, because who are going to teach you?
No, now I see you, but okay, it's okay to be
Even in a relationship, even if it was not him, even with you, even with anyone, the same lesson that I was supposed to learn, I was going to learn. The will of God will
that's why I'm
happen.
saying that if it wasn't for her, you were going to get someone else.
Yes.
But unfortunately, it was
But
her.
it was always going to happen. You don't need everyone
Very-
with the
If blessings, it's not that God will come himself. Blessings you see through people. God bring people for you to be blessed. Through people, everything is through people. Even the evil one, the bad one.
It's
It's
not
not
to
to
help you.
Eh.
Because how would I have known what to be saying? How would I know? How would I know?
No, so yes. And that thing is a trauma from Dala. So you need to pinpoint about where is it coming from.
Yes. Why is
You
it I
understand?
tell people
Because
they don't
anything
treat
doesn't
people?
land. The reason was I'm selfish because I had a big sister, but we were not close. So baby's Mela in. Bendilwana like with males, like baby's Mela. So I'm couldn't be selfish because of the trauma that I had. It's not like I had someone to share all things with
And you
because I
didn't
was not
decide.
close. So baby's Mela. So that's why life taught me to be selfish.
And life is supposed to be selfish.
And I've been
because-
doing this for years. So imagine now I'm 42. You think it's gonna change overnight? Long?
You don't even, it doesn't even require you, doesn't even go down to do that yourself. I think Tina, we have given bad names to good things. Selfish, but you know we call it selfish if it's a bad thing.
You put yourself selfish. It means that you put
You
yourself
put yourself
first.
You see, like my little sister, I told you, hey, don't turn around. Now I'm tired of my back. Then I was like,
Because you couldn't understand, but why? But now that you've let her back, you see,
it's necessary.
She puts her first, and you are calculating about okay to benefit herself. So you should do that now. You must vule.
That's how I even got to forgive and let God forgive. He was like, you know what? This was God.
Because I let the situation anyway, so why must I be angry? But now I know, but okay, these people, because now I always pray to God, but show me the true color of a person so that I can act accordingly. I don't want to be blindsided.
But also, you know what I've realized? Now what I've realized, if you say something to me, let's say it's 15, and then by angry, you know what I do? What do I say? I ask myself, what wound in me is open? Why am I taking her for so offensive? That is receiving that.
And for the fact that I'm a speed to protect. Because in most cases, city about disrespect, find like good relationship. That's why you find that a men that will take care of someone and then they get someone else and they don't. Because of what? Because of the reaction that they receive from that person. So we teach people how they treat us. If hey, people they can read you, they can tell doesn't take sense. This one I can do
They don't
this.
even say they do it. Like sometimes I ask myself, I wonder which part of her in me that she saw, that she felt so comfortable of disrespecting. And then I go and sit down with myself. It's time for work. There's some wound that is open.
Yes.
And I need to close it
Why
down
is
because-
comfortable?
Why was she so
And then
comfortable?
go other people when you see them, the reacting is different.
Yes.
So all about and then when I was
And I deal with it immediately. Like the other day, someone said to me, no. And it was a good no. Because only after I sat down and realized, actually, people must say no.
Yes.
Understand? I was like, no, we have no who is and then but this cat is like, for a minute, I tata offensive. And then no one I said in my heart, I was like, Lord, what wound in me is still open? That doesn't want to accept Lord, because when I look at it logically, She's not supposed to be here, she must go. So why am I offended about that?
Kaloku you're offended when I because you were gonna do it.
Yes.
Because when I you
Yes.
put people
Yes.
first before your
Yes.
land.
Yes.
So that's the reason
Yes.
you are
Yes.
disappointed.
And guess what? That was a lesson. And the next time when I don't want to do something, I said no. And I felt fine.
And you don't, even if someone said, hi Tony, let's go.
Mm.
Hey, chamber, do I want to go or have something? Do not compromise.
Like
Say,
now.
I cannot.
Like now, my sister and the niece wanted to come and visit me. I bought the tickets. I'm thinking, it's winter, first of all. They want to sit 3 weeks. 3 weeks now, guys, I don't know. Lately, I don't feel like being with human beings for 3 weeks. A week or two, it's fine. It's enough. Let's go now. Go home.
Yeah.
I feel like I just need more of my space. You know, and I'm thinking 3 weeks. I'm like, you know what? Actually, let me think. Electricity is winter. Food. It's going to cost me. Exactly. It's going to cost me the double or triple. I'm like, I'm going to reverse. I'm going home. They're not coming. I'm going to cancel the tickets.
Because it's cheaper.
Yes, because either way, if I go home, I get to see everyone. And like when it's only two of them coming, I was like, cancel. I didn't even think so. No, why not? That's what you, like, whatever they said, it's fine. What can I do? What can I
But
do?
it makes sense for you now to
Yeah, to go.
away. Because
Yes.
imagine it's 2 tickets and they need to go back again. It's on you. Food, it's on you. Electricity, your son.
Yeah, what? And I
Can't you, if you can just go home, you know that you have money, you're gonna buy food that side.
and see them. Or not even buy food. Let's even say see them.
Mm.
That's all that matters. So I was like, you know what? No. And I cancelled and I didn't feel bad. Lately, I don't even feel better about it.
Eh,
That's how healing works. And when I
Yes.
feel bad, I know that it calls
Call
something.
it something.
That is what
You're also feeling okay. You realize that, but uzoyenza anyway because you want to please.
Yes.
But now we're like,
I don't do it. Even that, you know that guy told you I was fighting with the one who stayed next to me. You know when did he stop? When I kept quiet, I just said grace. I said, God, give me, just let me sleep
Yeah.
and go to it. I never addressed it anymore. He was playing. Then he decided suddenly just to stop.
and I'm disappointed because he expected you to talk.
Yes. It's like people want you to say something. But I realized the moment you keep quiet and you let people be,
They get
act according.
disappointed. They get disappointed.
They act according. It's
Sada,
like
in
the
life is
exponents.
simple, guys. We need to put boundaries. I'm telling you, people will act accordingly.
Don't give people your energy. I was like, I'm not giving people my energy.
You?
I'm not, like, literally, I'm just like, I have this friend, that let me just say, I don't want to slay people's friends anymore, guys.
Hey, that label.
Let me
Done.
I went with her. So people are used to me being the one talking. Oh, Sanalam, I'm so comfortable with keeping quiet lately. No, we can even keep quiet for the whole day.
No, to end up talking about your things now.
The way I'm so comfortable is like, if I'm not the person who's natural, they never talk to me, or like not me, like they're quiet. I join them. Let's join the train. If you're talking, let's join.
Sana.
If I say, okay, we are talking, and I'm talking, I'm like, oh,
If you could number phone, I'm son. Number the best is phone.
let me tell you, people start talking. I'm like, I was laughing. I was like, hey, let the people can talk. Because of the silence is awkward.
Hello.
Yes, the silence is awkward. They're used to me, okay?
Eh, Umdu was about your life within 30 minutes. I like to do that now. Oh my god, and you, I had something that I still, hey, I have a long
You know,
way to
also
go.
because-
If I was the salon, when I'm in the salon, I'm the one who represents, hi, no, me, hey. Just as captain.
And sometimes we just go, protect what I've said, that it doesn't land on wrong hands. Because sometimes you talk unconsciously. You cannot always be on the watch. You say, what are you going to say? Share. But you say, I know I overshare. But in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, please protect whatever they say that it doesn't land on wrong hands. And even now I always say, make them forget what I said.
Sana,
I pray that
Jonga.
make them forget what I said. Sometimes I share my things before time and
And
dreams, and I pray that, please God, make them forget what I said.
And the way I like to talk, someone will greet me and come up. Because you know, they don't forget because the paper
This is your paper as a good now. Yes. No. That's a no.
you.
And it comes naturally. We just like to talk. We do it effortlessly.
And
We
God knows
don't
my
think.
head, and especially when I'm in a good mood. Yesterday I was in a good mood. Yo, Uber. I Jonga. And the reason why I because I left it down with that baby in the week. So when I called so she was like, hi, different. No, I was so happy. Oh, glory to God. The way I was able to Jonga. It's the like that.
And you know what I've also realized? I think for us people who talk, we get into talking with people. You hear out there? So I knew where the parents were names, and I said, oh, that's how I dealt with it. Oh, that's how they talk now. That's how you actually heal. Instead of keeping quiet, now she's keeping quiet for me is awkward.
Sana, ufana about Saruna music. If it's quiet, I get so bored. If there's no music and you're not talking, you must talk.
I should.
Okay. I think that's what you see.
So Shane, you learn because I talk and you realize people are also learning from me because someone will say, hey, you taught me something. We learn cheat codes to life for people.
We always.
We learn from
Yo, man, they're frustrated when I'm doing nails and go quiet. Sorry, at least you guys play music because yo, I get so bored. I want us to talk.
Exactly.
Or if we don't talk again, just play music. But the thing is, my brain is too much to a point I need something to distract me.
In another day, in the morning, I'm like this. No, you know what? Today, please give me peace. I can't conclude he bought it with a dustbin and gun. And even my phone was boiling. I was even like the peace is so quiet, but there's nothing wrong. It's just too quiet. You're not used to it. And I was laughing. This I was like, it makes sense because I'm forever thinking, what lights man? Like I'm forever in the brain thinking, and now the brain is quiet. Even the phone, no matter I'm on TikTok, even the phone was boring. Everything, like, you know what I ended up doing? I ended up just lying there, looking at the ceiling.
And sometimes you just have to be still. Who's my name? Sometimes you just don't have to listen to TikTok or you don't have to. Yes, there are times where I just want to be quiet and I'm not depressed, but I just want to be still and think.
Yes.
We need to think and hear what God, like a message or something.
Or sometimes you just want to keep quiet. Like, I kept quiet. And after that, I was like, so this is how peace feels like. You don't worry. You don't think about problems. That's when that's in life is so simple. I have mastered this thing. I used to stress when like finances are scope and I used to stress when things are not going well. Oh my God, John, even the watches of the things come down and stressing. But now I'm like, God will provide. Like literally, there's something when you say God will provide and you don't believe Lord. I genuinely believe that's
that
how you
God
resist
provide.
the devil. Resist the devil.
John, I've noticed small thing when I lose something in the house then, and then I used to stress when I get anything in the diarrhea because I don't know, man. I'm attached with my things. I don't like to lose things. Even if maybe talk with okay, means the example because I do my things alone. So if I say my dog but it's lost, oh my dog. But now it's not, it's okay, it's fine. God will bless me with another man and buy it. I will find it within 2 minutes and I will find it in the spot that I was looking just because I said God, that's it. Wow, this is something that I will apply to life.
Wednesday, I lost my earrings, even one lash. Master, was asking me, I was today you're not wearing lashes. Yes, I looked in the morning, but you know what? Here's the fun thing. I have other lashes, but I wanted that one. You know what I said? Even the earrings, this one's the one. I was looking in the car. Guess where I found them yesterday? In the fridge door.
Sana, this is the time you lose it. The last time you own it, very glad that
they're forever testing my patience.
Why are they testing you?
That's why I'm always like, you know what? And I'm losing. I'm losing. I'm breaking things. Things are forever falling in my hands. And you know what? I'm sometimes laughing. I'm laughing. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. My sister has this one said, at the end of the day, these are empty things. I'm not taking it. So I'm also like, to take that from me. Sometimes I feel lonely. They say, Angela, boyfriend, Angela, I'm like, okay, do I need a boyfriend now? Right now. Do I need a kiss? No, I don't need a kiss. So it's fine.
And God knows what you can take and what you cannot take. God knows our your heart desire. God knows when my child needs to rescue, needs a man. My child needs a rescue, needs umsebenzi. God knows what you want at the right time. Kaloku andifuna ufleset uba yo mna God mna nditheni abanye abantwana they are getting blessed with men. Mna what's wrong with me? I'm not worthy to have a man. Jonga, when God bless you with a man, is about overload to a point. The man that God bless me, like literally this guy loves me so much to a point where sometimes we're overwhelmed. And he said to me when we met in 2015, what I will overload with love. 10 years later, he's still overloading with me with love. Jonga, what you could have told you, in abundance.
So I was just laughing at me. That is the devil really would like us.
To doubt him.
And for example, the other day I wake up in the morning. Hey man, give me. I have this, what you call it, that feeling. And I was like, why am I feeling like this? There's nothing wrong with me. Why am I feeling as if there's something wrong? You know what I did? I started praying in my heart in tongues until I got to work. That's what I did. Even that when you make me angry, I just stand up and I
yes.
And then when I've seen the anger goes fast away.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, God is so fun. He answers us in small things and in big things. Like literally, you were praying about it. He answers you. Like I just prayed about this now.
Saturday, I told you what happened Saturday. I woke up and said, and it was just a lame. I wasn't even praying. And I was like, but I feel so lonely. I want to go out. I don't have friends. I don't know who to go out with. That's what I said. I said, I feel so lonely. I don't have friends. I don't know who to go out with to understand. And I even forgot that I prayed. I literally forgot because I started feeling. Then send me a message, girl, don't you want us to go out? I even told you, girl, this morning, that's why I just prayed.
That's why we said, God knows our heart desire. And if we are feeling an into, who's a leader?
And it was so nice. Did I not enjoy? I was like, okay. And then I'm like, you? She has a blessing friend, if you kiss. And guess the words that come. Do you need a kiss now? Just tell me, is it now that you need a kiss? And I'm like, no, I don't need a kiss. I just invite myself in the house, okay? We'll be in the house, but not now.
Not now.
Don't need it. Yesterday, I literally have nothing in my bank account right now. And I have food, I have electricity.
And the peace that you have.
Sana. And yesterday, out of the blue, the devil wanted to stress me. You don't have money. I'm thinking, and then
the money.
The voice was like, do you need the money now? I was like, no, I don't need the money. So,
exactly.
Finish.
Sana.
Let it go.
Jonga, you, I got the word. When the devil is there to slogolaza us. There's another day, I don't know who I was telling. When I was checking here, I had a lamb, like something like a lamb. On the whole, like when I was you get scared when we don't want anything in this world. Jonga. Instead of me stressing, I prayed. I was like, I don't want to go to a hospital. Please, Lord, I'm telling you, when I woke up in the morning, I thought I was doing that. We almost went, me and my man was saying that if it is, because I checked you check the symptoms. I was checking the symptoms, but you can't be infection and my man was like, tell me if you was really scared, we can go. If this thing will work, let me just pray. Papa didn't tell me, I went to the bathroom and prayed. I don't want to go to the hospital. When I wake up in the morning, when I check, that I know I did not to look at what's going on. It was then.
And now it makes sense to me why when you pray, you say, give me my daily bread. Meaning, not for tomorrow, not for 2020, give me the 50 rand today because I need it for today. Don't give me the 50 rand for tomorrow. He even says in Bible, tomorrow has its own trouble. So tomorrow, who many will need 100 rand, will pay for 50 rand tomorrow. Tomorrow you need 100 rand. So tomorrow you must pay again for the 100 rand. So pray for what you need today. Since then, I don't ask peace for forever. I'm like, every day I'm like, today, give me peace. Give me that end. Remind me when you see that I'm getting out of if I had other kids, because sometimes we think we are so close to God, we are drinking coffee, and we think we are better than others. Remind me today.
And listen, in the thing is, problem is that like if you have accepted God and you are a child of God, you think that you're not gonna make mistakes. We are human, guys.
Even he
And we
says,
have feelings.
He says,
I am gonna go to God when I'm perfect. There's no such as perfect person.
that's not even biblical.
Because that's why I want to you only here we are
That's
human.
not even
If you now you're gonna respond
Exactly. That's why he says, be angry, but don't be
for law.
It's not even for humans. It's going to say, the moment you step in a negative thought, you are giving the devil power now to say, yeah, be angry and pray about it and live.
And the moment in the devil,
You must not
noticed
stop
the
it.
devil wants us to impact fear on us.
Always.
And God wants us to trust us. To trust Him. Whenever you are going through something, trust God fully.
Always. Even for the day of organize, you've asked, hey, I'm in a happy mood. Let us go with it. And you know, negative things will see them. Hey, it's not from God. Like why would you? And you know what? Because of saying grace. You know, grace is forgiveness. You know that's how you forgive. You let go and say, but
You
see,
give someone grace, and you like,
forget.
if God can give me grace, now I should have a big grace.
And you know that is worshiping. You know that people think worshiping and say, at night, when you forgive someone, you are obeying God's command.
And you are feeling yourself as well. Because the moment you don't forgive someone, you are stagnant and you are bitter and stressed. I mean, I'm popular life like you even forgot that you was getting concern. But if you just say, I'm letting go, and really don't say you're letting go and you hold, let go and let it go.
That's what this thing like Romans like, it's clear. That's forgiveness.
I was so shocked.
That's he's obeying God's command. That's why God said, you guys, he said literally, they know me by that. If you will hear them, what, but when they have to act, they have to act God, because he says, be the doer of the word. Don't say to people, hey, forgive people.
Okay, I learned some things and I said, what I let them, okay, it's fine. God will fight for me. And to me, I was so proud because I want my child to know God at a young age, because I know the benefits of knowing God at a young age. Working with God at a young, even if you fall, He will always be there to catch you. And I was so happy that my son, I love the fact that he knows God. We are loyal because God wants us to know
and
that.
he does in action. He doesn't say God. You have to tell him, that's how I do it.
And I always tell him, getting the name God. If it wasn't for God, nobody is down the drain. Wouldn't even have a place, but God has blessed. So he knows I always an advocate for God, but God, He loved us so much to the point where now we are living the life. It wasn't for God, wouldn't we be here?
I was kind by the day to say, hey, I'm full. I want all these things. I want them. But I am telling you today, I am not going to receive them until I know that from you. And you must give me many signs, because when I have the angel that you created, that's beautiful. You can come in disguise.
They come from
So I told him,
Satan. That's a true
I
thing.
told him that I will reject your blessings. I told him the many times, this number of times I'm going to reject it. But after this time, if you come back, I'll meet you. You see, for me, I'm doing it because I know the devil will come and say, ask for bread. And he'll say, here's bread. Even there's rations too. And me, I'm thinking, God, I'm
Eyes
blessing
from
that
God.
bread. And this is not from me. He said, I'm not taking it. He said, I told him,
And you know that when something is from God, when you've been praying with God, knowing that, okay, I know this comes from Him. But when you get a blessing and you know that I didn't pray for this, but you get a blessing and you are thinking, where is it? You must think, God, is it from you before I accept it?
I even said,
because if blessing has accepting, they don't last.
They don't.
Let me tell you for free, they don't last.
In the beginning, but when you're inside,
they end in tears. Blessings from God, they end in tears.
You see those things as blessings, but as time goes, you want to say, why does it feel like me, I'm here? What type of life is this? You ask yourself. Because I was saying, hey, I was so blessed. I graduated, I got a job, I never struggled. So many people are struggling, it was nice. But because I was not with you, it was so empty. I feel like there's nothing. It was, I was even crying, like, it was so empty. When God came through for me, He literally just invited me and said, you know how you were raised. Go back to how you were raised. You were taught how to pray. Those things
So zenza it's not
That's
you
that's not
because you
me.
want to impress, you want to fit. Like that you want to fit.
This, I was at work, now mental breakdown at work. Hey, you're going to cry when you saw me. And she took out the Bible. Out of the blue, randomly, she went to a scripture. Do not worry about, do not be anxious and all of that. She doesn't even remember when I tell her that, hey, remember you
It was God's kaloku.
Let me go inside. Yes, do I read you?
Yeah, handtakabao. Alizolalola. Yeah.